welcome back to my channel. This is Caitlin from Caitlin Plans, and today I'm going to be filling in my April 2021 currently page. I created this using these adorable rainy day stickers. I think they're called April showers actually, but they're from According to Allie. I'll leave the link down below to Allie's shop. Happy with the way this one turned out and excited to fill it in. These are typically chattier videos, but I think this one's going to be pretty short, especially because I only have 5 things to fill in. So I'm just going to jump right into it. I'm also zooming in for this video. I feel like it makes more sense to have it a little closer up, especially because I'm not using all of the space to plan. I'm going to be using my Tombow dual-sided brush pen, and then I pulled this Zebra Click Art pen. I don't know if they have colors on them. 31, if that means anything to you. It's kind of like a gray blue. I thought it was perfect for this rainy day kind of theme because gray, blue, that's kind of what we're dealing with in April. And now that I think about it, I might not actually use the Tombow. I'm gonna go ahead and use just like a Papermate Flair pen because I think the titles of the categories I picked are just too long to use that thicker marker. I'm going rogue on categories this month. I picked them all myself, but if you'd like to see a particular thing filled out next month, you can leave them in the comments on this video or my Plan With Me for my May currently page, and I will respond to that when I'm filling in the page. So I picked 5 categories, makes sense, 5 circles. The first one that I have is listening to. And I picked this category very well knowing what the answer was going to be. And I picked it because I was listening to Taylor Swift's re-release of Fearless for like the 50th time. I don't know if any of you out there really like Taylor Swift. I didn't like Taylor Swift for the longest time, but around college, she just started growing on me like a whole bunch, and now I just cannot stop listening to Taylor Swift music. So what this re-release was her original Fearless album was owned by a producer, and there were some issues there, obviously, and the time frame has expired, so now she can re-record it and has the rights to all of her own music. So this is like the re-release however many years later. I'm going to be using the Zebra Click Art pen to fill in the body of these. That gray blue pen looks so good on the page. I'm happy I picked that one. Next circle we're gonna do is loving. I have definitely been loving the Happy Planner Back to School release. I got so many things from it. The unbox video should already be up, and then on Sunday I'm doing a Plan With Me using some of those stickers, so stay tuned for that. I think they really outdid themselves with the new teacher sticker books and teacher planners. There was a lot geared towards teachers, not as much for students this time. I think the Out for Adventure book has to be my favorite thing that came out of it. I mean, you can't go wrong with bird stickers. Like, I just can't get enough. I'm trying to spell this right and talk at the same time, which always proves difficult. Here we go. I'm mixing it up with like a combination of print lettering and cursive. Cursive wasn't as great as when I wrote Fearless over here, but who really cares? It's my planner and I'm the only one who's like seeing it. That's a lie. I post these pictures on the internet, but I'm the only one who's seeing it in person, and I'm the only one who really cares if the cursive looks a little wonky. For this one up in the corner, I'm going to do excited about. It didn't fit in the box because I wrote a little too big, so I spaced it into 2 lines, and it works out that way. But I'm excited to be fully vaccinated. I got my second shot at the very beginning of April, and then 2 weeks passed, and I am fully vaccinated. I'm not doing a whole lot of stuff, obviously, because finals week, and also I'm just like super nervous to go places. But I have been getting to spend more time with friends, which is super exciting. We have been working on school projects together in our grad lounge. It's like myself and then 2 other people. So it's a tiny little bubble, but it's nice to be able to see friends again. I got the Moderna one. I don't know which one they thought was worse side effects wise. I had some side effects, but it wasn't terrible. The second shot, there was a point where I couldn't move my arm, which was kind of annoying. It like felt like a dead arm, like when you sleep on it. But it was also sore at the same time. Very weird feeling. But that was the worst of the side effects, so not terrible for me. I know a lot of people who had like flu-like symptoms, but I was pretty good with the vaccine. I did have a delayed skin reaction, but my skin is really sensitive, so that makes sense. I'm labeling this one over here feeling. And for feeling, I've been feeling productive this month. I've had so much going on. If you saw my April monthly spread, it was like boxes on boxes on boxes, and everything had a day, and it was just so much. But getting through that month meant that I got a lot done, so I'm happy about that. Now we get through May, where the final papers are due, and those are giant tasks. So it's not a bunch of tiny things, it's like 2 big things. So I would say equal amounts of work, but I felt pretty productive in April, and I feel like I got a good jump start on things so that May is a little bit easier. I'm just looking forward to summer at this point, so we're feeling productive. Mental health-wise, April wasn't great. Dealing with a lot of like the depressive downswing symptom things, but I got everything done for the most part. I think I asked for 1 extension and I got like, I don't know, I emailed my professor and I was like, can I just turn it in tonight? And she's like, yep. So I think I asked for a 6-hour extension. So not terrible, but definitely getting caught up in all of the mental health struggles at the end of the semester, which never helps with productivity, but things got done. And then for this last circle, I wanted to do one that I did last month, just kind of a revisitation of that. So my favorite sticker book. I really liked this one, and it might be something that I do every month because I feel like my favorite sticker book changes every month. Last month, I think I said Jungle Vibes. That was a lot of text to get into the tiny box. But we're fine now, and I'm going to fill out the body of this. So my favorite sticker book in April was probably Modern Year. I used Modern Year for my catch-all, like my first catch-all spread of the month. I used it for my monthly spread. I think I used it in a social media. I used a lot of Modern Year. And I used the Modern Year quotes in like 15 spreads on top of that because they're just beautiful and rose gold. So that was probably my favorite sticker book, but coming in a close second was the black and white one, which I found super fun to pattern, or like to pair the patterns with bold colors. If you saw my chicken spreads, the week of chicken spreads, I used black and white in both of those. So black and white is a very functional book, but it's also a super decorative one that pairs well with everything. But I'm gonna have to say Modern Year because I think that was like the most fun for me to use. I wrote year in caps and modern in cursive because I felt like I was doing 2 different things with every other one. And then I glanced over here and productive is just 1 word. So I could have done this in all cursive, but I don't mind it. I think it looks fun. I think that's gonna be it for the currently page. Like everything's all filled out. I don't need to tack birthdays down here because I had those in the monthly spread. So I'm gonna pop this back on the discs. It doesn't pair very well with the peachy pink of the Choose Joy divider. My May divider matches my currently page a lot better. So looking forward to filling that out. If you have suggestions for it, leave it down below. There we have it, my April currently page. If you liked this video, hit that like button down below. You can also subscribe to my channel for more fun planner-related content, and follow me on Instagram at Caitlin Plans, where I share after the pen photos as well as photos of spreads that did not get videos. Thanks for watching, and happy planning!